this is on a lighter note. And he said, at one point in time, he had to point that. Yeah. NGR. So that's the private rights. I want to say, my shimo, she government. And this man, I'm sure you are curious, what am I talking about? This happened to be the chairman of the Sawmillers.
Okay, Kilani Moshe.
You know, he was remarking about the fact that you are very committed to what you say and you want to follow through on your words. This is how we want to do it, and this is how we're going to do it. For many years, there have been a talk about relocating the people in Okobawa for many years.
Yeah, 15 years exactly.
Yeah, so, but at some point in time, you know, it's by divine occurrence. A particular HCA wanted me to do a documentary on the need for the Okobawa people, something in Agboa, but it never materialized. But, you know, as God will have it, they are still there, you know. And for some reasons, we don't know, it has lingered for so long. And then, according to the Baba, he said, when you got there, you came and you asked them some pertinent questions. That why, what and what do you need to do to move? And then, this is not to say that there have not been other PSs, but he said you stuck to that. What and what do you need to do to move? And you got them to move, and then you had to take tough decisions to ensure that they are there today. You know,
that's government. That's government. Government is not emotional. I tell people, I'm not a good person. Neither am I a bad person. I'm just a fair person. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. When you come to me, let's talk issues. Don't bring emotions to my table. When you see me outside, hey, you can be emotional, though. But this chair and this table has no room for emotions, honestly speaking. And I don't like failing. I detest it. Failing does not mean not achieving what you want to do, but not making an attempt. Do you understand? Thinking that you can't do it. I mean, when you want to do anything in life, you need to understand exactly what you want to do, what you need to achieve that thing. Abi? From those things that you need, which ones do you have? Those that you don't have, where do you need to get them? When you know where these things are, who or what do you need to get them? Is it possible to get them? Do you get it? So once you're able to answer all these questions, then achieving that thing is very simple. But you have the power over your effort. The success is not in your hand, it's in the divine's hand. But the effort is squarely on your shoulder. So it's not magic. Don't be defeatists. Don't be brain lazy. Think. Everybody is able to think logically. Everyone has a logical process. You don't need to know the topic of. You need to be a professional or a guru in the topic, but just learn to listen. Kilefe, what do you need? Okay, what is the situation? History equally comes to play. What has happened in the past? How have you done it? What did you do wrong? What do you, okay, advise me. You can't know it all, though. Nobody knows it all. But when you ask your subordinates, everybody, you all do it together. That's what I do. Yoruba says, Omodegbon, Agbagbo la vida lefe. You can't do it alone. That's why I don't I don't work alone. I have a mad team. PS make a different team. Because I don't believe you have to do the same thing. I mean, so many things we have done, I don't get to somewhere and say, no, come. Once you give me a challenge, I want to deliver. But I'll deliver with your support. I can't do it alone. My authority is limited. So I come to whoever, okay, Oga, anything by you, I need you to support me with this thing. And that's what we got from Mr. Governor for Timberville. Everything the people told us they wanted, they put Mr. Governor, and he approved it. Once we gave them, they relocated. Even when there was factionalization in the place, they took government to court, blah 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 blah. We said we're not fighting anybody. We're government of everybody. Come, let's have a conversation. What do you guys want as well? They gave us their terms for agreeing with government. So we'll give you. We're a government of everybody. That is my style. Listen to what people want. Just solve their problems. Once you do that, that's governance. I don't have a mindset. I mean, it's just like when you're going for a negotiation. You don't go with a mindset. Go with an open mind. But I'm going to listen to the person. But I'm possible. This is what I want. If I don't get this, we're not moving. That's the wrong negotiation mode. Okay, these are my minimum terms. But if I can get this, no problem. If I can get this. So you need to be flexible. So when you get there, you're listening. Once you get 1, 2, 3 of what you think is, negotiate and just move on. So it wasn't as if I was steadfast, I was hard on them. But if you don't go, I'm going to, no. It was negotiation. Okay, give us time. This is cut-off time. What do you need? What do you need? But okay, I'll give you everything this thing, but cut-off time is this. It's a negotiation, consensus. We've agreed. So once I'm able to follow through, that's why they moved. I didn't do anything magical. I just follow through with governance procedures. There's no magic in the process.
I mean, as I said, the man has very great admiration for you.
Yeah, Baba. He's a good man. He's a good man. He's my Baba. His son was actually my classmate in secondary school.
Yes.
And I didn't know.
Oh, is that not his son? No, that's not his son.
No, that one is my classmate. That's Titus. Was my classmate who was doing MBA.
Yes.
That's 2004. But Baba's son, Lukman is in PSO now. Nikeku, we were classmates in secondary school. But I didn't know. I just said, Lukman, I saw my Baba, that's my father. Eh?
Interesting. So, if I have to go through everything I have, we will sleep here.
Oh, no, I pay documentary enjoying it. Who's going to give you all this time? Well, my seed. I don't know how you're going to do it. I wish I could just perform on your comment. No, government is sweet, but people won't answer you on your lemon or nisuru or tenacity of.
You know why it's important for us to do what we're doing. We don't want to be very picky and just say, come here and just pick something and go. Perfunctory, which is not the right thing to do. Because we have agreed, even though on that day, we can't exhaustively
everything.
But it is important to have the record.
Yeah, that's true for me. Thank you. But you're making me remember a lot of things now, actually. If I'm to grab swords, I say swords.
I was going to ask, and reflect, because you mentioned sustainability. I mean, I believe, I want to believe that everybody understands what sustainability means now. That we should not consume everything at our disposal at the expense of the future. Yeah. And as you are retiring, sir, Lagos is still bigger with a lot of issues. And then when you are remarking about what you saw in Kuala Lumpur, and I was juxtaposing it with the orientation an average negotiator has. grew up in a house with what we call a green agenda on third place. But because my neighbors had
It's concreted.
concreted, it was a wrong orientation.
Yeah, I get you.
It was a wrong orientation. Now I live in a place where
Full concrete, paving stone.
but I know better, and I'm grateful for bringing that awareness back. So how do we move forward? Because Lagos is so densely populated. There is so much going on. It is, as you remarked, it's not just about the people. Even the government is overwhelmed. You understand? So what is the way forward?
If perchance I just have the ears of authority. Lagos, like I said, has grown unplanned. But it is wrong, it's not sustainable to be reactionary. Because the moment you do a project and you commission it, it becomes challenged immediately. Because that new one will now be over-labored. Let's say they finish that Okwebi link bridge today. Everybody using this axis, Alausa axis, boom, will go there. So what you think you would have solved the problem will now be choked. Right? That's the issue with reacting. I used 3 words: plan, program, project. What is the program for that? For all the plans we're doing, all the plans we're doing. What plan are we implementing? Are we in harmony? Are all the agencies of government in harmony? Do you understand? That's one thing that is missing. Lagos needs to be more scientific when it comes to project implementation. We can't just pick, we want to do roads, we want to do drains. There has to be a program. Okay, in this community, this is the upgrade we want to do. For example, okay, look at the medical or educational facilities. Well, I grew up in Surulere. My school was in Surulere, primary, secondary. I walked 15, 13 minutes. Do you understand? We have so many playing fields. Paddington, Argentina, Abebe, so many fields. Love Garden in Surulere. From Surulere, I was at Rabbi Thompson Crescent. I walked through Randall. That was a planned community. Do you understand? Some areas now, you don't even see any government school in their vicinity. So we need to plan Lagos and know exactly what we need. Not just doing projects. Do you understand me? Let's look, okay, Lagos is 20 plus population today, million plus population today. In the year 2050, they say we're going to be like 50 million. This 50 million in year 2050, what are they going to be doing? We're not there, we're in 2025, that's 25 years hence, right? We need to have a plan for that 2050 that we need to start having programs and projects for. Not waiting for people just to be doing as they like. We'll now be catching up to now say I want to do road for you. No. Okay, this used to be this area, but no, it won't be like this in 2050. This is what will be like in 2050. Those of you living here, you will be working here. This is going to be your house. You plan everything. It's like you're saying, it's like you're freezing time. This is where we are. So we now want to do small. When a ship is turning on water, you don't just turn like a car. It steers and it is a slow, gentle turn. We've been facing this direction. We're leading nowhere. We're going to the bush. So we need to start that gentle turn of a loaded liner on the sea to where we're supposed to be. So that plan, we're now broken into programs that everybody will key into, and our budgeting will be done to fund those from the programs. We now have projects that everybody will be going to. So by the time everybody does their projects together, it fits into a program. Abi? So by 2050, that 50 million will be able to live sustainably. Not having people under the bridges, not having young boys selling in the traffic, not having roadside marketing. All those things need to be, these are all challenges that we see that don't exist elsewhere, right? But we have to plan to solve them. There's no off-the-cuff law, off-the-cuff solution to it. It has to be planned into the social fabric. But it's a daunting task, but it can be done if we want to do it. I can assure you, it can be done. Then you asked a question about, before you went, you asked a question. It was on my brain, about sustainability. Yeah, that your house, you used to have earth. You now had concrete in your neighbor's house. Well, awareness is key. What people don't know, what they don't know, they will not understand. We need to tell them that your house that is sand, you don't need to seal it. You can use granite. My own house, I have granite there because I know granite. Because if we're not careful, everybody has boreholes or well. We're all abstracting water from the aquifer. Huh? Before you know, we're going to have sinkholes in Nigeria again, start having sinkholes in Lagos State. Because we're taking water out, we're not replenishing it. It is rainwater that is coming, that is going to the ground, that should replenish it. But since you are now sealing, and the water is not going to the ground, it's going to the river, into the ocean, how will you recharge the aquifer? So if you use stones, it's good. You can still drive on stone. It will still hold your earth. It is still beautiful. It's very green. You can have trees, you can have grasses. Even ordinary grass is good. You can maybe just do your footpath with slabs. You can just place slabs on the floor. But awareness is very important. Yeah. People need to be told the truth about the problem that is coming. Right now, our first aquifer is depleted. We've had what we call saline intrusion from the ocean. Salty water has entered the first aquifer because we have taken out fresh water. The second aquifer will soon start getting polluted. What are we going to do then? So these are things that we know that all this plan will need to take care of. You can imagine on a street of 30 houses, everybody having boreholes. Each cost maybe 1 million. I'm just being figurative. 1 million naira. That's 30 million. Well, I'm just being figurative. Like I don't know the exact costs. I don't know. I've not done the bill in recent times. But why can't they just do one borehole, have an elevator tank, and pipe it to all their houses? But they can't do it by themselves because they are individuals. That's where the government plan comes in. Government needs not spend all the money, but government needs to do the plan. Leadership, by example. Give direction. People have money. Government cannot create a city alone. Private sector investment far outweighs government investment. But you must guide. You must be rigid with what, you just want to spend the money, but where's my money? So about not 10 billion, about not 2 billion. You do your house, you do the road. You want to do water, yeah, PPP, do water, they will pay you. That's a plan and a program. It has to be structured. But
Sir,
I'm just a bloody civil servant. I have no say.
No. I mean, your current office, which you are peers, urban development. I think it sits well within the framework of everything that.
My brother, let me tell you. Yes, it sits well. We have proposals, but the thing there is, change is the hardest thing. Do you know that? Eh? We all know that we all agree there is a problem, but for us, you are in a see the way you're seated. You're so comfortable. And I say, Mr. Man, you have change. You know, your body will feel some pain. That movement, that fear of that pain. Oh Lord, let me just stay like this and enjoy myself. Do you get it? The only person that can make you to change, someone that has power over you. Yeah.
I also know that in Lagos State, you have alluded to certain things. People operating in silos.
Yeah.
And then, it's usually said that it is government that operates in silos. But
yes.
You made it clear now that even
everybody, they don't care. We infringe on everything. Nobody cares about. Sorry, I want to build my house. I want to do what I want to do, and I'm doing it. I don't care who my neighbors are. I want to do my own thing. How it affects people. Headache,
So I know the state has a resilience plan, trying to help people. Do you see a route in?
Fabaz Olawati Mileni. Kilo me? Sorry.
It's okay. It's still planned. You talked about it that it should be a plan in place, a plan that should be followed with a program, and a program that will dictate the project that should take place. You see that because we have, as a country, we have been touted to have lots of plans. It's now strange to me that it's the same plan.
Hello, sir. Resilience can be called sustainable. Abi? What should be the first resilience? There should be a plan. But when you are now resilienting against what has been done before, okay, you're asking me, what am I going to do to solve a problem? And I'm telling you the same that I've been doing over time. And the problem persists. What has changed in Lagos since they started the resilience journey? What has changed? Tell me. It won't happen. Nothing will change. If you just said, we have a fundamental problem with our planning regulation in the state. We have formed unplanned. You can't resilient an unplanned development. Koye? You can't be reacting with roads. You need 1,000 roads. You are doing 10 roads. Those 10 roads you have done will be challenged before you even do the next 10 one. Because the need far outweighs what provision you have. So we need to look at it in a more robust manner. Not looking immediately at what we're doing, but x-raying the challenges we are having and look at a solution that can be scientific. Number one, the biggest challenge you have in Lagos is sprawled. Lagos is the only sprawling megacity. Megacities go vertical. One building can take 2 streets. I don't mean 2 streets. I mean all the entire houses on 2 streets can be in one building. So what do we need? Just power for lifts. So it costs government less for road infrastructure and drainage infrastructure, but it costs the developer more to build the house. But we'll make his money. In this Lagos, some houses, some roads are more expensive than the houses in the vicinity. You don't understand? The value of the road infrastructure alone is higher than the value of the houses it is serving. Where is the business sense in that? Government investment is supposed to drive the economy. When you're not investing in an area, you're not even. You've been abroad. You can see the value of the houses that you see. So if I'm going to spend 1 billion, I should be seeing 10 billion investment in the area. That's when my investment is. Yes. So all these things are not, I don't know, my own opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. They're my humble opinions about things we should be doing. And it's not magical. It has to be sustained over. Look at what the president is doing. He's turning everything positively. Things we believe could not be done, he's doing them now. He's a madman like me. He's making a difference. He's got audacity. Abi? Oh, you petrol, dollar. We cried 1 year. Are we not okay now? Is there Friday now? Go to the lounges all over the town. Huh? So you need to be audacious. You can't continue doing the same thing. For this place to change, our more 180 degrees town, man. So the president always gives me comfort. But yes, my head is correct.
The pressure. What do you to give you comfort?
The president. What he's doing, so it can be done. He's swimming against the tide. All of you are facing this way, and he's going this way. So gradually, all of you are doing what? Turning and following him. Because he believed in what he's doing. And gradually we are seeing, even though the dollar will never come down, but our purchasing power will be increasing. Don't expect the dollar will come down, but our income will be increasing. That's it.
Okay, sir. I'm about to wrap this up, sir.
Wrap up. So I can tell you my academic whatever, and we can now just run it over, go with it.
Okay. I just want you to, as you prepare to retire.
One of it all. I love liquid. I've been drinking tea, coffee, hot smoothie.
I've not even gotten there. I also know that you are very keen about fitness.
Me, the choice. I don't have a choice. I must go gym every day. No, I don't joke with it though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there is so much to you about.
I forget.
To exhaust everything will be a problem there, you know. So, I mean, what next?
What next for me? My creator knows what is next. I don't. But first of all, I'm going to take some time out, plan myself.
But you're not tired.
No, I'm definitely not tired. I'm not tired. I'm not going to go into, how will I say it now?
Let me play devil's advocate. Perhaps the PhD.
Sorry?
Perhaps the PhD.
No, I can't go to school. My kids are already pursuing PhD. My daughter is a PhD graduate already. My son is about to embark on his own. Okay. So the PhD I was supposed to do, they have done for me. No, my daughter had a PhD already about 5 years ago. Okay. So, but the boy is going to start his own, but he has to, but really and truly, I'm not tired. I have a couple of things I'm going to go into. Maybe the government, some of these innovative CNG things. Maybe I like innovation. I'm going to start studying this CNG, whatever. So whatever we can do at that